Oh, hi, Carrie Jackson. How are you? GeekShowPodcast.com welcomes you to the Basement Studios and our YouTube channel. If this is your first time, there's some adult language and adult situations headed your way. But hey, we talk about like Star Wars, Star Trek, Deadpool, Marvel Comics, DC Comics, all that cool stuff. So if you like that, stick around.
This is the thing that we used to make the funeral potatoes.
Wait, I can't even get a fart joke out right now.
What'd you think, Jimmy? Didn't see it.
I was about to say, I was like, Jesus, sounds like a problem.
No.
We'll eat Lee first so he doesn't have to like deal with starvation.
That's fine.
I can masturbate without my hands.
It's true.
GeekShowPodcast.com.
And welcome back to the basement.
Hey.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hey, thanks. bud.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, good.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
You ready to talk about geek stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do a little geek show.
Well, then let's introduce the panel. We'll get right to it. Directly across. Podcast across.
Podcast.
Because Jimmy is
Here.
podcast right and Tony is podcast left.
What would Lee
And
be?
I'm podcast askew.
Diagonal.
Askew, diagonal. Anyway,
Podcast askew.
podcast across. It is Mr. B.
Sweet freedom. Food tastes better.
I'll bet.
Air smells nicer.
Sleeping in?
Sleeping the fuck in.
I don't ever remember that. Sleeping in.
I love
in
it.
my life.
I got goals.
That was
I'm
a
gonna try to do
genuine
some-
sigh.
I'm not. Gonna,
That was.
I don't know how much I've slept in at this point.
I know. I used to do it all the
Well,
time.
last time you slept in was cancer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sleep in as hardcore as I have in the past.
I'm gonna get things done today.
Well, I'm not gonna get up at 2.
I actually was gonna make a Facebook.
I got shit I gotta get done this summer.
I was gonna make a Facebook status today because again we're still recording, but I'm a bachelor, and I was gonna like, hey, it's 7:30 p.m. and I just put pants on.
Good
Awesome.
for you.
Right?
Well, he's getting shit done at his pub quiz every Wednesday night.
Lucky 13.
Lucky 13.
Get there early.
Get there before 8.
Get there before 8.
Get a table. Get
I'll
a
say
table.
I'll be there. I'll say hi.
Yeah.
Get some food.
Come to the pub. Thanks for coming to the pub quiz, dum dum.
Thanks, Dr. Brule. This is the winner every week.
He's such a good marketer, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry. My dead Kennedys suddenly got loud.
They got hamburgers
And chicken fingers.
and chicken finger.
Chickens don't have fingers.
You know who does not have chicken fingers?
Or hamburgers.
See?
Is Lee George Cade.
Yes.
Podcast diagonally.
Askew.
Askew.
Podcast askew. So please come see me at Frisch, 145 East 1300 South, Suite 201, or we can talk about fitness on Geek Show Fit. Just type in Geek Show, one word, fit, on your search bar in the on the Facebooks.
Fit's the second word,
And
right?
yeah, that's the second word. And I'm also working on a new series of art for those of you who've been asking for
Oh,
it.
yes. I'm
The
excited.
third tier characters of Masters of the Universe. I'll be debuting that.
Oh, cool.
I'll be debuting that with Clamp Champ and Stinkor.
You gonna have Fisto
Love
in there?
Stinkor.
Pisto will definitely be there.
Yeah.
Stinkor is my favorite.
Stinkor
Fisto.
is so fantastic. But Clamp Champ, because he was the only gentleman of African descent on Eternia.
Would it be African?
Well, it's Space Africa. So whatever.
was the
same place Finn comes from. Space
Okay.
Africa.
What was the kung fu? There was a kung fu one.
That was Chopor or
Chopor.
yeah.
It's like that droid from Rebels.
Yeah, yeah. It was, or his name might have been Karatai.
It was something stupid
Yeah.
like that.
You're going to do Buzz Off as well?
Buzz Off.
Oh, yeah, Buzz
definitely
Off's gotta be
happening.
there.
Nice.
Definitely happening.
Woo! Mossman, motherfucker.
And Mossman was fantastic. What was great about the third tier characters is they were all remolds. They're all the same molds as previous characters, with different armor plates and different paint jobs. So Stinkor is Merman, but he's wearing Man-at-Arms chest plate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And just
it's
painted
orange.
like a
yeah.
skunk.
And
Painted like a
Mossman
skunk.
is Beastman, but he's been dipped in flock.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
I hated just touching the Moss Man like action figure. I was like, ugh.
Dipped in flock.
Yep, dipped in flock. That's my band's name, by the way. So check it out.
That's
It's
the
all
name of
good.
the episode.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's a perfect.
Excelsior.
Dipped in flock.
Excelsior. Master of Time Travel, Jimmy Martin.
Hi, how's it
Oh,
going?
Jimmy Martin.
Yay! Watch me on KSL, Big Movie Mouth Off. Listen to me on Arrow, Geek Show, Mediocre, and read me in Slug. What is this week? This is this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles week?
13th. I don't know.
No, this is Now You See Me Too. We'll do that. Last week was
the interviews.
the interviews. This week will be the review.
Okay.
I could review it because I have seen it, but maybe we'll do it at
This
the
week?
end.
It's up to you.
Yeah, we'll do it at the
All
end.
right. Well, we'll talk about it at the break.
All right.
Podcast left.
Yeah.
Producer and designated driver of the program, Quad T.
Hey, guys. Thanks for that pause and the punch.
I do that to
was
make you
good.
think, did he forget my name?
Every week. I hope he remembers.
And every week he does.
And every week he does.
This is the time. This is the day.
I'm never disappointed.
He's
This
going,
is the day when Pop Pops finally is gone.
that ginger to my left.
One day it'll go.
It'll go too long.
I'm sorry.
Andy lost it.
Archie.
If you can picture the mind is going, rum, 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 rum,
Exactly.
rum, 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 rum,
The
rum.
wheels just spinning.
That's a sequel to Inside Out. the golden years.
Where can we find your stuff?
Check me out on Twitter if you want, at Quad T Tony, or on the other podcast I do, The Gadget Spot. You can find that on iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher. It's all about gadgets and video games.
Thank you very much.
And Excitable James is on that too.
He is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you have an update for us as far as merchandise goes, Excitable James? Because I was about to go into the big spiel here.
He sure does.
Before we do that, do you want to introduce
You
our
want to
host?
share it with us?
Yeah. Kerry Jackson.
I was going to say maybe I'll give him an opportunity to write it down for me or something, and we'll have it for you after the break. But yes, hi.
I just like he goes, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, thanks for the update.
Sure do.
You're as helpful as my radio producer.
Oh, man, that's
that
a
was-
kick in the twat.
I didn't mean that, James. I'm sorry. I wouldn't say that about anyone except.
Oh, he's getting up and walking out.
Oh, he's quitting.
Bye, buddy.
all right.
Bye, James.
Oh, now he's
Hey,
sad.
Tony, as you do this, as you produce this,
Yes.
put on the Hulk music, like the real sad Hulk music.
I'll see you at the Gadget Spot, buddy.
Hear me kick my radio producer Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m. at x96.com. Listen, we are now on this podcast is on Stitcher, which is my preferred delivery. iTunes, Google Play now.
Boom.
We're on Google Play now. You just search one word, Geek Show. All right? Anytime you're looking for us, one word, Geek Show. Merchandise, Excitable James will have an update for us on the other side. Go to geekshowpodcast.com and click on the merchandise tab. All the proceeds go to the panelists because they are not paid to be here. Let's see. YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, Geek Show Podcast. Every Thursday, James puts up video.
You see our pretty face?
You can see us sitting in the basement. There's nothing more exciting.
Well, sometimes we get pretty animated.
That's true. We're on the Twitter. We're on the Facebook. We're on the Instagram, Geek Show Podcast. And we would ask in your social media stuff referring to us, use the hashtag Geek Show Podcast. One word. Woo! All right. Good enough. Where do we begin? Oh, the good news.
Yeah.
Thank goodness that this actor has put himself forward
Jim J. Bullock?
to
Morgan Freeman.
to say, I will be more than happy to help your little film, your
The Star Wars.
Deadpool 2. I would be more than
Oh, because it
happy.
needs help.
Oh, is this
I would happy to be Cable.
it's Mr. Perlman?
Nope.
No.
No?
Dolph
No, no.
fucking Lundgren.
Nope. Dolph has stepped in.
Oh.
Because
Dolph
Ron
Lundgren.
Perlman wants in on this too.
Whoa. Let's back off on Dolph because he just made Kindergarten Cop 2. And,
Didn't
Yeah.
that go straight
Yeah.
to DVD?
All I can say is the last time Dolph Lundgren played a Marvel character, things didn't go so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Punisher.
am I here?
But he's just stepped right up and said, I'll be your Cable
Cool.
for Deadpool 2.
Well,
I thought you were going to
I
say,
don't
I'll be
know.
your cable for food.
honestly, I think he could do a good job.
I think Ron Perlman could do a good job.
Yeah,
He's
I
got
think
the
he
hair.
could
Perlman
too.
would be good.
I think John Hamm would be good.
This is more of an Aaron Eckhart, John Hamm kind of a
You
thing.
think so?
I think.
Was
Yeah.
it John Hamm that somebody photoshopped and it looked like Cable?
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
and the reason John Hamm would be perfect for it is because he's got the comedic background.
He's got timing.
Yeah,
got the
because
timing.
Ron Perlman's never been funny.
I was going to say Perlman's got the comedic timing too.
Yeah, but Dolph Lundgren's, those sparks aren't firing off too fast.
No,
Right.
no, you're talking about his neurons in his brain, right?
But Ron Perlman is
Dolph Lundgren, doesn't he have like a PhD in chemistry?
I like chemicals.
And Ron Perlman has trouble standing up. But anyway,
He does.
That would be my complaint.
That
is
would be the-
he's a little less mobile than you need Cable
not
to
as
be.
mobile as he used to
What
be.
happened to Ron Perlman?
He's just old and
beat him up.
He's got the old.
He's got the olds.
Yeah.
You know
Got
that's
a case of the old, huh?
I learned firsthand that the old age is terminal.
Hey,
is,
what?
yes.
Gets us in the end.
It
Who
is.
told you that?
Perlman was already in the great Marvel thing. It was that short film for Punisher with.
It wasn't official.
To me, it was.
It was not. I'm sorry. It was
Because
not.
before Daredevil, that was the greatest fucking Punisher thing I've ever seen.
That was not a fickle.
What, Laundry Day?
Yeah.
Now, I rarely read the comments,
Yes.
but this time I did on this Dolph Lundgren stepping on up
Yeah.
to volunteer.
Taking one for the team.
Okay.
Not stepping up, he's
Wait,
begging.
1 second. You guys knock Dolph Lundgren's intelligence. He has an IQ of 160.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That was in 1985.
Yeah, it was before Rocky.
I don't give a shit how smart he is. He can't fucking act.
He does. He has a
right.
master's degree in chemical
Yeah.
engineering.
Does he have a master's degree
Well,
in
okay,
acting?
so-
He won a Fulbright scholarship to MIT.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
not
know
not
what?
in acting.
Well, but he sounds stupid.
I smelled too many chemicals.
Okay.
Too many fumes.
But-
Now we can continue.
But like I said, I rarely read the comments, but I found
Yeah.
this I just thought it was brilliant. This is a nice little comment at the bottom. Hey Dolph, why don't you go ahead and fuck off?
Wow.
I don't know who the right actor for Cable is. I just sure as shit know it isn't you.
There you go.
Who said this?
I didn't
Just a
bother.
commenter.
Just someone behind a
Some-
keyboard.
somebody behind a
Signed
keyboard.
John
but
Hamm.
I just thought it just summed it up nicely.
It just goes,
So-
that hurt my feelings. I have no emotion.
He was great in The Expendables.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. Nobody was great in that.
You shut your mouth.
Those movies were great.
Arnold was great in that.
I deserve an Oscar.
Those were great movies, but nobody was great in them. That's what made it great.
Yep.
Yeah, I beg to differ.
There's my friend Arnold.
We were both very good in this Expendables movie.
Let's go have a drink.
You're buying.
Yeah, because he's got all that Kindergarten Cop 2 money.
Obviously, you made more money on the Kindergarten Cop 2 than I did on the first one.
That's right. Dolph was in Kindergarten Cop too, because he did it the way he got the part as Cable. He stepped right up and said, "I will do it."
I'll do it.
I hope I made you proud, Arnold.
You
Well,
did
you-
a pretty good job.
No, I learned the hard way. You can get onto any set with a pizza costume. You just bring a box and a Domino's jacket. They'll
Oh,
let
you mean
right
a
in.
pizza man costume?
Not a pizza costume. Yeah, because
That's different.
oh, you're here for the Godzilla movie.
of pizza. I'm supposed to be here.
I'm here to play Cable.
I heard that his next project,
Yes.
Old Dolph's, Twins 2.
Twins too.
Yep.
Him and Rhea Perlman.
Why is he just going around doing my sloppy seconds?
I can do it better.
You can't do it better.
Danny DeVito's-
Would you like to know the chemical composition of your drink you're drinking?
I
can
didn't know
do
it's
that.
H2O. I only drink water.
It piss.
For that reason, because I know what it is.
What I can tell you that, but I can't act. I just can't.
Congratulations on your Fulbright scholarship at MIT.
I'm broke.
Did you know, Arnold, that you're the only person that I can get acting tips from?
I'm the only person everyone should be getting acting tips from. See how good everyone's doing?
You've just played Man Rolling Downhill.
People come to me and they say, Arnold, how do you play a man rolling down a hill? And I just show them.
I just show them with the rolling and the screaming. See how well I've taught you? You all do so good. I give you a B-.
And, you know, if you want to see, like, Arnold at his most Arnold, it's got to be Get Your Ass to Mars. It's got to be...
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Recall.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because he does roll down a hill. And then at the bottom of the hill,
His eyes bug out of his
his
head.
eyes bug out.
And he did it for real.
But they were fine.
And,
Yeah.
and it's and the sound effects are just so...
Well, he did all those, too.
It's just so bad.
And Paul
we were-
Verhoeven did not direct that movie. It was actually Arnold just using the ghost name
It was
of Paul
found
Verhoeven.
footage.
And found footage from his footage. Yeah, he was just hanging out. It was his spa weekend with Sharon Stone. And
It's weird that we're talking about this because just like yesterday, randomly, I don't know why it popped in my head, so I Googled three-boobed girl from Total Recall.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, which one did you get? The new one or the
I got
old one?
both.
You got both?
Yeah.
Oh.
The new one's hot.
I know why it popped into your head, Bachelor Week, man.
Yeah, that's why it popped in my head.
No one's here to tell me to stop looking at 3 boob girls.
I'll do what I want.
The 3 boobs was my idea.
I don't know which cleavage you put
That
it
way
in
I heard
between.
the sounds of release and then tears.
Yes.
Oh, from my house?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like
he's-
3 or 4 times a day.
He's just bleeding. He's just bleeding the
God,
pressure from the
so-
AC.
I need her to come home.
My hand's chafed.
All right, so speaking of Channing Tatum,
No, I was going to say, actually, I have a segue, actually.
Oh,
'cause we were talking
Really?
about
Where do you
Arnold,
park it?
perfect.
which leads us to Predator,
Yeah.
which leads us to the new Predator reboot that Shane Black is doing.
I love Shane Black, but I think Rodriguez's Predators was amazing.
You liked it?
I loved it.
I didn't know
Which
he was
one?
doing Predator.
Robert Rodriguez's Predators.
I don't think I ever saw it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I didn't see it.
I don't think I saw
Yeah.
that one.
I mean,
excited.
he shot it on like $32,
Yeah.
and there's a whole bunch of Predators.
We're being blueberried.
You're not.
No, it really exists.
Robert
I seen
Rodriguez
it.
did. Robert Rodriguez did a sequel to Predator called Predators, where the Predators catch a whole bunch of serial killers and murderers, and they take them to their home planet.
I
They
did
have
see that. Okay.
Predator dogs.
Oh, that was something with Adrian
yeah.
Brody,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Adrian
Yeah.
Brody's
I know
nose
the
kills
guy.
a guy.
Yeah, yeah, I
and
remember.
I never saw it.
It was
Lawrence
good.
Lawrence Fishburne is fat in an engine.
Robert Rodriguez did not direct it, though.
You're lying.
Who did?
Nimrod Antel.
What?
That guy sounds
Was
smart.
Rodriguez involved at all?
He produced it.
I'll check.
Find
Yeah,
out.
it was.
We'll see how much full
so,
of shit this asshole
Tell
is.
us about the new
You
Predator
didn't even know
movie.
about the movie.
But the
He
new-
was a producer.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, okay.
He gave him their $32 to make it.
So the new Predator movie,
Shane Black.
Shane Black, who was in the original Predator movie,
I did not know that. Was he the guy that got the Bowie knife through the chest and
He was-
stuck to the wall?
he was the guy who kept telling the dirty jokes.
Yeah, the dirty jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a Predator movie having really good witty dialogue.
I just
know,
can't
right?
imagine a Predator movie set during Christmas.
Oh,
You know it's going to be.
Yeah.
that's the challenge. But he's trying to put out internet fires before they start.
Don't.
Oh,
It's unstoppable.
here's what he says: it's not to improve, it's to make it fun. He's talking about the Predator's costume, the uniform.
Okay.
He says, I'm not improving it. I'm making it fun. I'm making it different. I'm making it organically different.
It looks like Iron Man.
It's fun. It's got balloons on it.
Well, and he uses Iron Man as an example
Okay.
in a bit. He says there have been a lot of changes to the original design over the years. These different Predator movies have done different things. Ultimately, it's not about design to me. It's about the story that you want to tell. There are a lot of people who are always going to agonize over Iron Man and what color his suit is.
Or the shape of his,
yeah.
triangle or circle.
Maybe this weapon does a new thing, but if the story's not good, I'm not going to give a shit about what color the suit is. He says, in this movie, The Predator is what it'll be called. We're doing a lot of upgrades to what you would consider to be the traditional Predator technology and look, but hopefully the story is what's going to drag people in. So he's saying that it's going to be the essence of the original look, but maybe not all together.
Maybe they'll get a visor that gives you better vision than Geordie LaForge.
Yes.
And then
Yeah,
and then it's set in Christmas.
It's okay not to go to your local Planet Hollywood and grab the Predator outfit and blow the dust off of it. And it's okay to make something new.
Yeah, right?
okay.
You know, Nimrod and Robert Rodriguez made 3 or 4 new suits.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm okay with it.
You should watch that movie, Jimmy. It's
I
terrible.
didn't even know it existed until
it's,
like 5
it's
minutes
phenomenal.
ago.
I mean, it is so good. It's like Planet Terror, but with predators.
I'll watch it.
Yep.
Now I'm sticking with Shane Black.
Yay!
I got a whole thread here.
Did his Western get greenlit?
Was it on Amazon or something?
It was an Amazon exclusive. It was
Yeah.
him and Fred Decker. They did an
What's it called?
Harm. I think it was called Harm.
Fred Decker, is that
Yes.
from that TV show?
Yes. And they have a production company called Black and Decker.
No way.
I'm dead serious.
Fuck.
I'm
What
dead
was that
serious.
TV show that him and that girl were on?
Sledgehammer?
No.
This sounds like blueberry pie to
No,
me.
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about right now. But
Anyway.
seriously,
So he's out. He was out promoting The Nice Guys, which is
Yeah.
in theaters.
Go see it.
Very good. And,
stuff?
And he's
funny.
he's being asked about things like the Predator movie he's working on. He's also asked about Iron Man 3, which I know Shannon likes a lot. I liked it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Me too.
It caught a lot of shit from noisy geek boys in their basements, but I liked it fine.
Yep.
So in an interview,
Called
he's
Edge.
Edge. Thank you. He's talking about it, and he's bringing up some old.
Well, he wasn't thrilled with some of the interference he got from, and
Yeah.
it wasn't from Feige. It wasn't from
No.
the studio. It was
No.
from actually Marvel.
And it gets it's the one guy who was head of the toy division,
Oh,
and he's gone now, and that's why I
Yeah.
want to do this story. He says we replaced a lot of things in Iron Man 3. The plot went this way and that way. Stephanie Stozak's character was much bigger at one point, and we had to reduce it. Rebecca Hall's character was bigger at one point, we had to reduce it. All I'll say, this is on the record, is that there was an early draft of Iron Man 3 where we had an inkling of a problem, which was that we had a female character who was the villain in the draft. We had finished the script. We were given a no-holds-barred memo saying, that cannot stand. We've changed our minds because it won't sell toys as well as a female.
Harumph. Harumph.
I'm gonna tell you right
So-
now. I know for a fact that Iron Man 3 toys didn't sell for shit.
Nope.
Well,
Because it was terrible.
They
that's,
were
that's
terrible.
why that's why the director of the toy division at that time is no longer with us.
and that's the point I want to
They
make.
killed him?
Is that
Yeah.
is that
It's Marvel. They can do whatever they want.
that female character was Killian,
yeah.
which was you know,
They realized that character is not that big a deal in the comics. I mean, great big deal in the Iron Man comics, but that the gender isn't really important.
Yeah.
So
but that we're talking about Ike Perlmutter is his name, and he was involved in the toy division. He's the one responsible for those awful Age of Ultron toys, by the way. But he is now out of the filmmaking process. He has been removed. I think he's still in charge of the toy division, which is sad.
I think Ike Perlmutter might actually be in charge of Marvel, like Marvel Entertainment.
He's up high, but he's
Yeah.
been removed from Marvel Studios in the whole process.
He's in the basement with a red stapler.
He is-
which is why Shane Black's able to say this guy fucked up.
Yeah, this
what
guy
would have
fucked
been a
up.
cool story.
This is why you didn't have Black Widow toys. It's because
Right.
of him.
Oh, yeah.
He's now been removed from
Yeah.
the filmmaking process, but he's still involved in the toys.
By the way, those of you complaining about the lack of Black Widow toys, I would like to point out that at Target, 2 different Targets, I saw multiple Captain Marvel figures that you're not buying. I saw multiple Black Widow figures that you're not buying.
Yeah.
If you
seeing a
don't
lot
buy
of
them, if you don't buy them, they're not going to make them.
Oh, yeah, they're just losing money.
You
Yeah.
gotta vote with your dollars,
because
people.
you know what we called those figures in the 90s? We called them peg warmers.
Yeah.
And we didn't call them peg warmers because we didn't buy them. We bought them.
Yeah.
But nobody else was. So if you want the female action figures, if you want those characters being made, buy the fucking toy,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
they're not going to make them because they're not seeing the suits. Don't see the difference between
No.
Rey and Black Widow and Gwen Stacy.
They
Well,
don't.
The suits aren't seeing any of that. They don't give a shit about those characters. They don't know anything about those characters.
No,
They're
they're gonna
just
say-
saying,
They're looking
hey,
at
did
the-
I lose money on that?
Yep.
I did. Fuck it. Don't make it anymore.
They're
They're
looking
gonna
at
say-
the
they're
dollar
gonna say, and
signs.
what if you look at the Marvel Legends figures right now, there are 3 different Spider-Woman figures. There's the Gwen Stacy figure, which is selling because everybody loves Gwen Stacy. But there are the Misty Knight figure from Heroes from Higher. There are all these figures. They're literally sitting on the pegs because people aren't buying them because they're not the showbiz, the hot sizzle property.
Yeah.
But
You know-
the suit is going to go, oh, there's 4 different female characters sitting on the pegs right now. You're not buying it, so I'm not going to make any more.
I don't even go above that. I don't think they're saying there's 4 female characters. They're looking at fucking SKU numbers.
Sure.
They don't even know what the fuck it is. They don't care. They're just like, that one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Why
but
didn't
they're-
that one sell?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
don't order anymore.
I think you're right.
I don't think they even know what they don't even know what it looks like.
No, they just looked. They went, "Oh, Gwen Stacy, girl, okay."
Yeah.
or
Black
54647.
Yeah.
that didn't do anything.
I do think they're looking at the gender of the figure because they're very big on the delineation between so-called boys' toys and so-called girls' toys and saying, oh, well, female figures don't sell in the boys' toys market, so we're not going to make them unless it's a collector's market. Then
Yeah.
they end up in Marvel
I'll say
Legends.
wait,
But-
earlier in the decision, I mean, like the whole fucking cap on the motorcycle, which
Yeah.
I totally get that. Like
That's
that's
stupid.
that's fucked up. But
Yeah.
like I'm saying, like reorders and stuff like that,
Yeah.
they're just looking at numbers. They
Yeah.
don't care.
Oh, yeah. What sells?
It's a business. They're not in it for the fun of it.
They want to make money?
Yeah.
So if you,
Shocking.
It's all about the shekels.
but if you want female
Schmeckles.
figures, you got to
Buy
buy
the
them.
female toys. And that
Yeah.
means that every once in a while it's not going to be Black Widow or Rey. It's going to be it's going to be May Parker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or Misty Knight, as you
Or Misty Knight.
is
Misty
great
Knight's
example.
a great character. Here's a woman, a great character, great woman of color.
She's
and-
going to be in the Luke Cage series.
Yeah, yeah. So here's an action figure that you can literally find at every Target in the country.
If you make a life-size, like real flesh Marissa Tomei Aunt May figure, I will buy it.
Oh God, Jimmy, that's gross.
That's trafficking.
I'll buy one too.
It's not trafficking if it's not alive.
Well, when the synth wars break out in a few years and I'm above it all on my dirigible, you'll know that I chose right.
You're gonna hear more screams, Shannon.
So can I just? This is driving me crazy.
Okay.
I'm sitting here. as we all know, we got an empty mic, right?
Yeah.
Why is there a package of black beans
okay.
sitting
That
here?
Those-
represents
I think
him.
that's kind of racist.
Those are the beans that he
Those
brought.
are the beans that he doesn't know how to cook.
This was a story that was, I realized, not told on the show.
So
No.
funny.
And so we can tell it now. Our beloved Jay Whitaker, who,
He's food stupid.
who is only gone for a while. Okay.
He's on
he'll be
sabbatical.
I mean,
We'll say
everybody
that.
was acting like he was going to die or
He's not
quitting the
dying.
show. No,
That's what I'm used to, Carrie.
I know.
Or they just mysteriously disappeared and never be heard from again.
And there's that.
I get he's got to be mysterious with what he's doing, but like, I texted Carrie. I go, it sounds like he's going to prison, so you might want to address that he's not going.
So
to prison.
I kept saying it's business related. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. None of you
Don't
know.
worry about it. He'll be fine.
Come back with an eye patch and a team assembled.
So
Cool.
a few weeks ago, I arranged for what we called laughingly the Geek Show Mountain
building,
Retreat Team Building
Trust
Trust
Fall.
Fall weekend.
Yeah.
And my wife actually is the one who put all of it together. She's the one that you need to thank for it. And so she went on and created a Facebook events page and said, there are kitchens in these wonderful suites, and we should cook and enjoy each other's company. And so she kind of made assignments.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the assignments was that Jay accepted was
Bring beans.
I was a taco bar.
it was originally going to be a taco bar. It said, would you bring some tomatoes? Would you bring some some fruits and
Some
vegetables?
salad, lettuce.
Yeah, and
beans.
beans.
And beans.
Well, Jay,
Fucking.
he brought dry
Uncooked.
bag of beans, not realizing what is it? You have to soak them overnight.
Like 6
no,
hours.
you can if you bring it to a boil first and let it sit for an hour, you can quick soak them. But the best part is he walked up to my wife, handed her the bag of beans, and said, "I'm food stupid. Cook them, please." And then he walked away. And Rachel just looked and said, "Oh, so you just walk in and hand them to the first woman you see?" And he got sad and he said, "No, I hand them to because you're a chef." But
Does,
still,
I mean, did he not realize that they're canned?
his exact words were, "I'm food stupid." So now my wife and Jay are talking about doing a podcast called Food Stupid with Rachel and Jay.
I think it's a great
Where
idea.
every week he comes up to her with something like, "How are beans made?" And then she'll teach him how to make beans. And then after 30 episodes, Jay won't be food stupid.
That would have to be like a visual.
Well, it'd have to be a video
Yeah,
podcast.
it can't be.
It had to be on
Just like,
YouTube.
I can't see anything.
But with Jay's charm and charisma and rock hard abs and my wife's just perfect.
Is he gonna do it
cannot-
shirtless? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying he's going to do it shirtless.
They're
while she
both
cooks.
going to do it shirtless.
Yeah.
Oh, now.
Just kidding, Rachel.
Well, give her
It was
enough,
a joke.
give her enough wine. We'll see where it goes.
But this is his bag of
Uncooked beans.
frijoles negros.
You should get the. You should take those. You should take those to Pub Quiz and give them away as a prize.
You have
I
to
just,
keep it
kept
at.
looking over because I'm sitting right by
think-
there, and I'm like,
I think it should
black beans.
just stay at his
It's got to
mic.
stay right there.
There you go.
And when he gets back,
Frijoles negros.
when he gets back, we're gonna go cook those fuckers.
Cook those, you son
I'm
of a
going to take
bitch.
them upstairs and show them how to quick soak some beans.
We're food stupid. Cook those. All right.
Quick soak your beans, pal.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Beans.
With some beans.